Hello, Romans here and welcome to another music review. I review every album from a viewpoint of a musician, as I am a singer, songwriter and a bass player for my own group Jakobay, and last year we have released our debut album called Pursuits in Life. What makes it unique is that it's a pretty heavy prog rock without guitars. Instead you have drums, bass, saxophone and keyboards. You can check out 2 of our music videos on my YouTube channel. We're building our own monument and Fake the New Kind of Beauty, and also a studio live take of A Way to Oppose. And in the description of all these videos you will find all the information about where's the record available. It's available on all digital platforms like Spotify, Tidal, Deezer, Bandcamp, but also in this digipack version of a CD with a very beautifully illustrated 20 pages long booklet. So in case you want one, all you need to do is contact me via email, on Instagram, on Facebook, or you can get one on Bandcamp. And today I'm going to review the new album from the Defiants called Zokusho.
Music review. Music review.
The Defiants is basically Paul Lane fronted Danger Danger under a different name. The first 2 albums from Danger Danger are among the best melodic rock albums out there, and I always love returning to them. And they were recorded with their original singer Ted Poley, and then Paul Lane joined the group, replaced the original singer, and they were together throughout most of the 90s and in the early 2000s. And I also think that Paul Lane is one of the best singers I've ever heard. Just listen to his debut solo album Stick It to Your Ear, which not only has phenomenal vocal performance but also fantastic songwriting. And I was aware of this band, the Defiants, pretty much since they released their debut album back in 2016, but I kind of never listened to it, so I decided to take their second album as a sort of a starting point for me. I've heard it 5 times as of now, so let's dive right into the review. The album has a great opener, Love is the Killer, which seems to be combining that 80s hard rock with modern rock, and especially that whoa part is just fantastic.
Love is the killer. Love is the killer.
Standing on the Edge continues in a similar fashion, and I would say that the whole album has a very strong night vibe, which is even reflected in the cover, meaning that the best time when to enjoy this album is at night, when you are driving through the city or walking somewhere. Hollywood in Headlights sounds very 80s, which I like. It's not a bad song, but the chorus is a bit repetitive. Probably as a songwriter I would do it a bit differently. When the next song, Falling For You, started, it immediately reminded me of the song Heart of America from Paul Lane's Stick It to Your Ear debut album. This is a fantastic song with seriously catchy chorus. Hold On Tonight is more of a AOR song, so it's kind of nice change of pace on the record. It's a solid track, but in my opinion the chorus is a bit weaker. I do love Paul's high notes, however, at the end of the song. It's nice to see him or hear him still be able to do that without any difficulties. All Nighter has heavy guitars. This is like 80s arena rock combined with the modern rock, and I really like it. You also gotta appreciate the crystal clear production. This album just sounds perfect. Another fantastic song that they shot a music video for is You Crashed My Heart. This is pretty much how the album continues. For example, another track, Alive, has a bit of a U2-ish vibe. It's also a fantastic song.
'Cause I wanna feel is your heart beating with mine. I feel so alive. Every time I look in your eyes, I feel so.
And the album ends up with a very feel-good hard rock song, Drink Up, that does remind me a lot of one of the most iconic Slovak rock songs, but in my opinion this is probably the weakest track on the album. To sum up, I applaud them, because this is pretty much as we can hope for and expect from artists, musicians and bands playing this type of a music where everything had been already said and played. A solid record. That's the best we can hope for, and this is one hell of a great album. If you like Danger Danger, if you like Paul Lane, if you like 80s rock music, then do yourself a favor and check this album out. This is definitely one of the best albums in the genre that came out in a long time. Have you heard the album already? You can let me know in the comment section below how much you liked it, whether you agreed or disagreed with me. You can let me know how well does it compare to their first album if you've heard it already. You can follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. You can find the links to both in the description of this video below. If you like this review, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. You can check out my own original music, which is also influenced by the 80s music, my live performances, my worst to best series, and quite a lot of other reviews as well. Thanks a lot for watching.